Hi there and welcome to a new video in which we are going to be comparing Godot and Unity. It is not going to be one of these videos that you have probably previously watched in which we say, okay, Godot uses GDScript by default, whereas Unity uses C#, Unity is not open source and Godot is. I actually want to explain things in a much deeper way, things that are actually relevant for you as a game developer due to my experience. The actual answer, okay, to this topic between what is better if Godot or Unity is below this arrow. But before telling you that answer, okay, that is the most important thing, I want to tell you a little bit about my experience, okay? Because it's really important for you to understand who I am, what engines I've used, what projects I've quickly created, okay? I want to explain this pretty quickly. For you to understand that this video is made by somebody that has actually used both engines, that has a lot of experience in both engines and whose opinion may actually be better than other people's opinions, okay, that they may not be as deep as the one that I can give you right now, or they may not be as informed as I am. So here you can see some pretty things about my experience. I have more than 4 years working with top companies such as Voodoo, a game development studio with over 7 billion downloads, and Zelda, a platform with more than 1 million learners, where I was a course instructor. And I also have, of course, this amazing YouTube game development channel with more than 10,000 subscribers. I have lots of reviews that I've got as a freelancer developer. All of them are 5-star reviews, as you can see, from different clients to which I created different games. And I even have a review from Pablo Farias on my LinkedIn, who is the CEO and founder at Zelda. Zelda is a courses platform that has more than 300 courses and more than 1 million learners, so it's one of the biggest courses platform out there that you're going to be able to find, and he left an amazing review of my job. And lastly, okay, I also created 3 games for Voodoo as an external studio. I tested 3 successful prototypes with them, and some stuff about Voodoo. It's one of the biggest mobile game development companies right now. It has over 8 billion downloads, and as you can see, millions of dollars in revenue, okay? And let's see, if you also want to know more about me, I have these 3 indie games. I've created even more games than this for clients, but I don't have the rights to basically showcase their projects, okay, because of NDAs. And once that you know a little bit more about my experience, who I am, and why my opinion does matter, let me actually answer this question about Godot versus Unity. And the true answer, okay, is that basically it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter whether you use Godot or Unity to create your own games, because they are completely different tools, and they're exactly that, tools. I know that probably you have already heard this before, but to clarify things even better, I want to divide this video into these 3 different topics that we are going to be discussing right now. So the first topic, okay, which is basically this one, okay. This first section is productivity inside of the 2 engines. Once again, we're not going to be comparing the usual things between Godot and Unity. One uses this programming language, this one uses this one uses Nodes, this one doesn't use Nodes. We're going to dig into more advanced things, or more important things, I would be able to even say. So here I have a Godot project, okay? And what I mean by productivity is how fast you can get things done in both engines. And of course, this really depends on the exact type of game that you're creating, also on your preferences, because if you like more one engine or the other, one programming language or the other, and you feel more comfortable with one engine or the other, in general, you will be more productive in one engine than the other. But there are some general considerations for this point. And that is that in Godot, you can usually create things much faster than what you can in Unity. I'm not going to dig deeper into this specific point, but I did think that it's pretty important for us to include, even though it is a pretty simple point. And that's basically because the way in which Godot organizes the hierarchy, in which every node has its specific usage, at least for me, makes me much more productive. When I created, for example, my own game development courses, I took way less time to create something in Godot than in Unity. And you may think, okay, why is this important? Well, it is basically super important because whenever you are working for either a company and you're creating courses or games, or actually courses in which you teach how to create a game, or even for a studio or for yourself, being productive and being able to iterate through the game lots of times, you must have an engine which allows you to quickly test new things in your game, that allows you to quickly test new prototypes. So once again, here you have to understand or spot which is the engine that you feel the most productive in. Maybe it is Godot, maybe it is Unity. Once again, it doesn't matter. Unity has amazing things, an amazing interface, and some stuff that maybe is better than Godot or the other way around. So the best advice that I can give you for a specific point is find the tool with which you can create the most number of games, or you can implement the most number of features, spending the less time, okay? Because then this will allow you to, once you start selling your services, once you start working for a client or company, or even if you just want to be an indie developer, this will allow you to, in the end, make more money, get more reviews, get more players, etc. That's an advice that I can give you right now. So that is for our first point, okay? Productivity. The second point that I want to discuss with you is money and jobs. And I want to tell you here harsh reality for those who love Godot. I have not been able to get mostly any of these jobs thanks to Godot. All these reviews here that you can see over here have been because I used Unity. The only experience that I got with Godot was actually creating here, as you can see, some Godot courses. Okay, I also created Game Maker courses, but that's not something important for this in specific. So of course this was still an amazing experience, because as there aren't that many developers that both know how to create games and how to teach the game development, this was actually a pretty interesting experience in general. But still, as you can see, I have got like dozens of experiences and I only got one for Godot, okay? All these games for Voodoo were made using Unity because it was the engine that in which they were having the workflow, so you could use Godot but their SDKs, tools in general, were not meant to be using Godot, and in 99% of cases they were just telling you just use Unity. It is the industry standard, that's the key thing of Unity. If you ever look for a job in LinkedIn or you try to reach out to a client, in 99% of cases, as Unity has been the engine that they have been used for maybe decades, switching to a new engine, unless it is like super revolutionary, it is not worth it for companies, because they have to train more people, they have to waste some time and resources on that, so they just prefer to stick with Unity if Unity does the correct job for them. So that's something that you really have to understand. And to even make this clearer, this is my active gigs page of Fiverr. If you don't know Fiverr, this is a marketplace where you can hire people or you can get hired, okay, if you are a freelancer. And it's a platform in which I've been working for a pretty long time. These are my stats for the last 30 days. And I really want to focus in these ones, okay? So in this one that says do Unity game development 2D or 3D, and this one that says create a Godot game for you. This is a gig to create games in Unity, and this one is a gig to create games in Godot. And just the numbers here just can validate everything that I have said. Impressions, which impressions mean the exact number of times that this gig, that this post has appeared to the audience. And you can see the huge differences that we have got. 5K impressions, 84 clicks, 3 orders, once again, in just 30 days. And here we got 300 impressions, which is something like more than 10 times smaller than here. So it's something like 150% less impressions, okay, or even more, I believe. I am not really good at math and I don't want to do it here live. And 4 clicks. So it's something like 200 less percent clicks. So it's a huge difference, and 0 orders. And what do I want to tell you this? When I started off in game development, I started using Godot. And when I actually wanted to sell my services as a freelancer or work for a company, I was telling the clients, oh, I use Godot or to a company. And they tell me, no, I don't want to create the game using Godot for different reasons. I want it to be made in Unity or even some people Unreal. And I was learning Godot for over a year, and now I can get I cannot make money out of it. So it was really complicated for me at that time because I thought that I have wasted a year or something like that completely learning Godot. But I still, of course, learned lots of things. But if you really want to get freelance clients, work in a company, or something like that, in 99% of cases, unless it's something super specific in a niche that you think that you can stand out, for example, once again, here, this amazing experience in Godot was due to the fact that I had Godot experience, but not only because of Godot experience, because I knew how to teach game development, because I was creating Godot courses. So the only way in which I believe that you can actually make money out of Godot is if either you're an indie game developer and you're able to market your games perfectly well, or you create a super amazing game and that game blows up. Okay, that's a way, of course, as an indie developer, or being contracted by a company or client that you're lucky enough that either they want to use Godot for their project, or you have some other skills, such as in my case, teaching and creating content related to Godot. Okay, it's basically combining Godot skills with other technological skill, let's say. But once again, this is super complicated. Whereas in Unity, you can get much more jobs, much more proposals, and you can apply for much more job offers in general. So this is really something that you really have to take into account. But I still managed to actually work, not work as a Godot developer, but make money out of Godot, because also this channel is monetized. So I am also able to make some money out of it. But once again, a YouTube channel, unless you have millions of viewers all the time, it's quite complicated to actually make it be like a good amount of money. Let's say that all my lifetime revenue has made 80 or 75% because of Unity and 25% of Godot. Let's say something like that, or 25%, I mean specifically because of Godot. Okay, I'm not including any other experience that I have mixed with other experience or with other skill rather than just Godot. Okay, because once again, that's not just 100% because of Godot. And now we reached the last point, which is basically the future. Now, you already know what happened probably with Unity a couple of months ago with the runtime fee, that a lot of people started to talk bad things about Unity. Some people even migrated to Godot or other engines. But then even something, well, not similar, but also there were problems with the Godot community itself. Lots of forks appear, basically copies of the engine. So it doesn't, I believe, really matter if there is a company behind, or if it is an open source project, because it is a project after all, and there will always be problems. Of course, open source has its advantages, because in Godot you will never have the problem of developers charging money in order to use the engine. That's something that will never happen. But it still has the problems. Open source is not perfect and has been demonstrated. And unless right now both engines do really work quite fine, and in the future they do seem to both be quite promising. So the future for both is quite interesting. And even I would say here that for Godot it's even more interesting, because there are still few, but there are some companies that are migrating their studios to use Godot, or they are at least experimenting a little bit with Godot. There are more and more Godot developers, more and more indie developers releasing their games 100% using Godot, and overall the growth that Godot is experiencing is just massive and huge and pretty interesting, at least for me. But once again, the reality for today for Godot is this one, okay? Unless in here in getting money out of it, it's quite complicated to get money out of it, okay? So really bear that in mind. Maybe in the future it's the exact opposite. In 3 years time, 5 years, 10 years, it is the exact opposite. There are more jobs of Godot than of Unity. But this is the reality right now today if you want to start working or making money as a Godot game developer. And this is all that I wanted to mention. So the key thing here is that which specific engine you use doesn't really matter. What does matter is your discipline to learn it, your discipline to look for a proposal, your discipline to continuously be looking for clients, looking for jobs. That's what really matters, not the specific tool that you use. when it does matter is when you define what you want to be or what you want to do with the tool. If you want to make games on your own, sell them on your own, work for small studios or create your own team, then Godot can be a pretty interesting option. But if you want to work for a larger company, work for a lot of freelancer clients, then maybe Godot is not the best tool for that job, as we have seen. So it doesn't matter in general cases because they are both amazing tools, but it does matter in some specific cases when you think of, oh, do I want to make money out of it? It is just a hobby for me. Do I really want to work for a company? Do I want to create my own games? So those are answers that just you can answer, okay? And now, as we have been mentioning, both engines are super cool and amazing for you to use, of course, depending a little bit on what you want to achieve. So here is my Godot course, in which in less than 6 hours I teach you how to use Godot. It is an amazing guide because it really teaches you the very basics of Godot, and we also dig into more advanced or intermediate topics. It has more than 30 students, 6 ratings, and 4.8 ratings in total, okay, or rate score in total. And I also have my Unity course with over 20 hours of content, 23 students. You can see that it has no reviews because none of the students have finished the course because it is super long, but it's still a course that is getting a lot of attention, okay? So the links to buy them are in the description down below. Bear in mind that the original price is $45. Sometimes the platform automatically applies a discount, or some other times in the description down below of the videos you will find a coupon code. So with that coupon code you can actually get a huge discount in the course. So once all that is clear, I hope that you can enroll in some of these courses and I will see you there.